Kayye. We're here at InfoComm 2024, and I am in the Shure booth with the chip guy.
Yeah,
Chris,
that's
how you
right.
doing?
That's good, Gary. Thanks for coming. Yeah, been a great show so far.
All right, look, we're going to get a booth tour here of the Shure booth in real time.
Yep.
And you've taken the time to make sure that this is going to happen for us.
Yeah.
But I first want to ask about sort of like what is 2024? I mean, you had 2023, you had some specific product introductions. Tell me what 2024 is all about here at InfoComm for sure.
So 2024, there's two things going on. We're showing some of the products in the States for the first time, like the MXA 901 ceiling array and the MXW Next 2 wireless mic system.
I had forgotten that those were introduced at ISE.
Yeah, exactly. So for people in the States, this is the first time they're getting to see them.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of energy behind that. We're also doing demos where we're playing a game called The Mic is Right, to help people figure out which is the right ceiling array mic for them.
Okay.
And then the last thing we're doing is we have a separate demo room just across the hallway there, where we're demonstrating some new technologies for our ceiling array mics that are even improving more their ability to work in substandard acoustics. So we're kind of raised the boundary on what we can do with ceiling mics.
All right, well, you've also got an in-booth studio that we're going to be using for Rave TV tomorrow, in fact.
Yep.
And let's start the tour. Where should we go first?
Let's go over this way. We'll look at MXW next.
All right, so obviously, and for me, the way I see I'm going to grab some mints here. The way I see the MXW Next 2 system, as a professor at a university, I see this as a big-time game changer in the university classroom system.
Yeah, this is ideal for universities, training rooms, and so forth. This is Ralph Plinert, who's been working on this project since the beginning. And do we want to switch mics? Shall I put a mic on Ralph?
Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and put your mic on Ralph. And while you're doing that, by the way, we're using this new mic system from Shure, actually. All he's got to do is clip that on. Have you ever seen one of those before?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right, look. So I want to come in here closely. This is a wireless base station that's also a charger, but it is the mic mixer for the room as well.
Exactly. We like to call it kind of a room hub because it's more than just a wireless microphone station. So we've got DSP and telemix built in. We've got an auto mixer built in. So we've got all the functionality to optimize your room audio already built into the unit, and because we've done that, we've got all the connectivities at the back, including USB audio to connect directly to your Teams or Zoom call, analog audio, Dante of course. So it's really it's a one-stop shop, an all-in-one unit for rooms that mainly require 2 of your wireless microphones.
All right. As you are switching that mic back to Chris, I want you to come in here and I want to show you something, because you notice that there are 3 different mic options here. There's a handheld mic, there's a boundary mic, I guess you would call this, or
this is the body pack transmitter.
This is transmitter. This would be the boundary mic.
That's the boundary.
Okay, yeah. So this is body pack transmitter, and of course you can hook up a lav to this, and then of course this is the boundary mic we set on the table.
You can just pull it right out.
Yep. And all of them pull out. All of them are chargeable. Same station as you replace them. You can charge them. So it all automatically knows which mic is hot. It already knows which mic you're using. This is the Next 2 wireless system. I love it. Chris, you got a winner with this product, especially in education, because you can now mic any room without a rack. You don't need a rack.
Exactly. You get rid of all that hardware, and it's even got fun features like you can set an out of range alarm so that if the professor walks out of the room,
that's a big one.
Then it'll beep and tell him, oh, you forgot to put this back in the charger.
I have gotten into my office on campus, and I'm still wearing my lav mic. You just forget.
Absolutely.
Right, where are we going next? Thank you, Ralph.
Let's move down here. Thanks, Ralph. All right, we're going to move down to this.
Are you going to talk about Shure Cloud yet? Or
yes, exactly.
So Shure Cloud is just announced.
Yes.
Shure Cloud.
So
and
Shure Cloud is
pre-show. I told everyone that AI was not going to be the big word at the show, that the cloud was going to be the big word at the show. That although there's a lot of AI out there, that people were going to care about the cloud. So Rod, tell me about Shure Cloud, what's different and what it allows you to do.
So Shure Cloud is going to be the front door. That's where people come in to access all of Shure's online systems. So what we've already got, like the Tech Portal, like Shure Audio Institute, like Shure Partner Shop, that's all going to be available in one place. But what we're also bringing now is license management. So you can manage your IntelliMix room licenses using Shure Cloud.
Wow.
You can move them between devices. You can order new ones. You can renew your existing ones.
Can you reset rooms?
You can reset
globally
rooms.
through
You can
don't
reset rooms globally. What is really exciting though is device management. We are now able.
The biggest question I get on device management is,
Yeah,
can
sure.
I tell when I'm having battery issues
Yes.
through the device? That is the biggest question I
Take
get.
the next two as the example. I
Yeah.
can tell whether this device, whether this microphone is in the charger and charging, or whether I've got it out. And if I've got it out, it'll tell me what charge level I've got left in it.
That
It will
is
also
substantial.
be able to remotely apply firmware updates. So I can make sure that I'm using the latest.
Did the firmware upgrades happen one device at a time, or can you send it out?
Either or, depends on what you want to do. We
Okay.
can send it out to a group of devices at the same time, or we can do one at a time depending on what you want to do.
Wow, that's pretty awesome.
Exactly.
And is this available now?
At the moment, it's in beta. So what we're
Okay.
doing is we're signing up customers to try and help us on this journey, to help us understand. We've got Designer, we've got IntelliMix Room, we've got
Yeah.
all wireless workbench, all these different software solutions. What would you like to see online?
Okay.
What would you like our cloud service to look like?
Last question, security. I know that I got a release a couple of weeks ago, how you amped up the security of 6.1 in both IntelliMix.
Yeah.
Is this all built into the
This
cloud
is
as well?
built into the cloud as well. We want to make sure that you are the only person that can monitor your audio channel, that nobody's able to hack into that. Absolutely as secure as we can make it.
Excellent. Thank you, Rob. I appreciate it. I'm going to let
Not a
you
problem
hand
at
the
all.
mic back
Yep,
over.
let me take
By the way,
this.
we're using the new Shure mic system. What's the system called?
Move mic.
Move mic. And we've got a mixer built in to the receiver in both of our so you can evaluate the quality of this yourself.
Yep.
Because we're here on a noisy, there's no harder application for a mic system like this than being on a show floor that's live at this moment in time.
Right.
So
And
where
the
are we
beau-
going next?
We're going to go down this hallway here. And the beauty is you can record either a mix of both mics, or you can keep them separate so that it's easier to edit and isolate tracks
Yeah.
if you want to. Now we'll go right into here, into this enterprise room. And
Well, this will be naturally quiet.
right, this is a whole different environment.
Yeah.
And
And it's air conditioned.
Yeah, air conditioned too. And so this is where we're demonstrating all of our different ceiling array mics and loudspeakers here. Now, Chris Rieger works on these extensively, but this is the place where people can come and get a demo of MXA 902, 901, 920, all of our different
I
flavors.
can't tell the difference. One of these is 901, one of these is 902.
The round one is the 901,
Okay, 901.
and then which one is 902?
Sorry,
wanna find out?
901
Yes.
versus 910.
You can
That's what I
flash
was
it.
Let's see which one it is.
The Microflex
Okay.
Advance MXA 902 integrated conferencing ceiling array is the first complete ceiling audio solution for AV conferencing.
All right.
Right, so we've got it set up so that we can configure any mic with any loudspeaker combination so people can get a sense
Okay.
of how is it going to work in my room. Because
Very
now
nice.
we've got so many different choices. Some people are like, well, I need one mic in a small room.
Yeah.
Other people say I need 4 or 5 mics in a big training room. So we've got
Yeah.
lots of options.
And what is unique here is this, right? The fact that you have a microphone with a speaker all in one.
Absolutely. So the loudspeaker is built right into the microphone. There was a lot of work done on physical isolation here from vibration.
Yeah, by the
because-
way, when I was brought up in the industry, I was always told, don't put the mic in front of the speaker.
Yes.
So why is this working?
It's working because of 2 things. Number one, that mechanical construction that physically isolates them, and a lot of DSP that prevents feedback or echo from occurring here. Because having the speaker right there near the microphones would make the echo intolerable. But
Okay.
our DSP engineers found ways to do it so
Excellent.
that it doesn't complicate things. But it's so convenient because now you only have one device to install, one cable.
And they look identical. I mean, it's
Exactly.
other
So it
than-
fits into just about any kind of room design.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent.
All right. So
Where are we
that's
going
what's
next?
going on here. And really, the only other thing that's happening is we've got a demo room right across the hall here.
Can we shoot it from outside at
Yeah,
least?
absolutely.
And what do you do? Do you just do training in this room, or what do you do?
Yeah, so we do demos about every 20 minutes or so. And here we're talking about which microphone is right for you and talking about the different scenarios where, you know, would a 901 be the right choice or a 902 or a 920? And Ben Cook is one of our veteran market development people. So he's a great resource for people who want to be able to integrate wireless and overhead microphones, or which DSP do they need, and so forth. So we're trying to be, you know, sort of the answer men here,
Yeah.
you know, where people can come in and say, this is the application I've got. What are my choices?
I want to also have Dalton shoot the different configurations of your MXA series. If you
Yeah,
look, if
the
you
901
zoom in
there.
over there, you can see that the 901 is also in a, it's almost like a pendant platform.
Yeah,
and then you
there's-
also have, you even have the 2x2 in a non-drop ceiling design as well.
Yep, because you can mount these to a flush ceiling, a plaster ceiling. You can mount it to, you know, the traditional tile ceiling, or on the smaller ones, a lot of people like to suspend it with a pendulum or wire rope or something like that. And there's an increasing use of open plan ceilings
that's
now.
exactly why.
And so you've got to be able to get creative.
Yeah. Last question. If I were to look forward 3 to 5 years from now, because the market has, with audio, there was a long time when not a lot happened. Like in the, but now in the last 3 to 5 years, it's almost been accelerated significantly, especially microphone technologies. If you were to kind of put on your crystal ball, especially now that you have a cloud-based system, where do you think we'll be that's different than we are today, say 3 to 5 years from now?
I think what's going to continue to happen is we're going to see more the power of processing and the power of DSP that's built right into the microphone.
So, on the edge instead of...
Exactly, because, you know, it used to be you have a microphone and you have DSP, and those two are merging together to the point where the microphone is as smart as it needs to be, and you don't need any kind of box. Or maybe, if anything, you need a little bit of software on your PC.
So that begs the question, we are carrying a device in our pocket. Could we potentially marry that so we have our own mic all the time and amp up the quality of that through some of your technology? And then, you know, I connect a lavalier device to this and we're getting your DSP, your mic quality with our own sort of personal device. Do you see that one day?
It could definitely happen. I mean, we've already got mics for content creation that interface with portable devices. As people start relying on laptops and tablets for all of their business communications, it stands to reason that we would want to say, okay, if that's your platform, maybe there's a Shure app for conferencing that runs there. Yeah,
one thing I am 100% positive of is that Shure will be the first one there. You guys have innovated a long time. You have continued to innovate, and I love the fact that you can actually do updates to the systems remotely through the Shure Cloud. I just wrote an article on Shure Cloud. I'm positive it's going to win some awards here at the show, not just ours, but others. It is very innovative. It's a unique way of dealing with this kind of issue. And we're, you know, let's be honest, if you look at your end users that are supporting this equipment, their departments are smaller. Since COVID, they've gotten smaller. So you're providing the ability to give them a solution to be able to handle it from a manpower standpoint.
And in most cases, new features are available with just a firmware update, which is free. So even if your hardware is 2 or 3 generations old, you can benefit from the constant development without paying any more money.
So to learn all about that, go to Shure.com, Google Shure Cloud, go to arraypubs.com/infocom, put in Shure in the video search window. You're going to find the story I wrote on it. You're also going to find the videos we shot here today, because we're shooting individual product videos here at InfoComm 2024. Chris, thank you very much, man. I also want to lastly thank you for being such a huge supporter of Rave TV. We went into this blindly, not knowing if people wanted to watch a weekly TV show every Wednesday. We are shocked at the numbers. I mean, we are blowing away any kind of idea we had. We're excited about the show, and Shure has been a sponsor of the show since the very beginning, doing everything from giving us the right microphone equipment to also supporting the content that we're doing. So thank you very much for doing that. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget, Rave TV is every Wednesday at 9 a.m. live, restream at noon live Eastern so the rest of the world can see it. And don't forget to visit Shure.com.